Hello everyone and welcome back to Math Merit. Today we're actually going to be finishing off concept number 9, which was adding and subtracting polynomials. Now I know this concept was very extensive, but this was very important to go over it step by step like I did because we're still going to be talking about polynomials in our next concept. So I pretty much just covered part of next concept as well. So it won't be as extensive as this one, don't worry. Now, last class we went over adding polynomials. This time we're going to go over subtracting polynomials. So here we have our two problems already up on the board. So what we're going to start off by doing is put them in a vertical subtraction problem, okay? And when we're actually putting them vertically, we're going to put like terms aligned, okay? Show you what I mean. Let's write down our first equation, which is x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5x, okay? So first equation, we are subtracting 7x cubed plus 5x squared. Now, in this equation, we don't have a number that has the variable just x. So we're going to leave this space blank because it's 0. Then we're going to put a negative 12 over here. And that is how that's going to look like. Why? Okay. Like I said, we're going to be aligning like terms. So we have x cubed here, x cubed here, x squared here, x squared here. We have just x here, but there is no number in the second equation that has just an x, so we just leave it blank. And in the second equation, we just have a number. We don't have that in the first equation, so again, it's blank up here. Okay? Everything has its place. Now we're going to work through it. Now be mindful, we have a negative sign. That means that some of our signs are going to be changing. Okay? Let me do this in red so you see what I'm talking about. So, we have a negative here. Now we're subtracting x cubed minus 7x cubed. So this is a negative. Our answer then will be negative 6x cubed. Why negative? Because the minus sign or the negative sign is in front of the biggest number, which in this case is 7. Now here, we have a negative and a positive. That automatically changes this into a negative number. So we get rid of that positive. Now that means that this now is going to be combined into negative 8x squared, okay? Now we move this down because there is a 0 right there, and obviously 5x minus 0 is 0, and the same thing with 12, but remember our signs, we have a negative, and this is a negative, so this becomes a positive. So we bring down a positive 12. Okay? Did that make sense to everybody? Very well, you guys. Now moving on into your assignment for today, I have this problem on the board. Now, we have negative 4m cubed minus m plus 9 minus 4m squared plus m minus 12. Okay, those are two polynomials that we are going to be subtracting. My biggest tip, number 1, be mindful of your signs, positive and negative signs. Okay, be very mindful of that. It can get tricky. Now, second thing, when placing your polynomials vertically, please make sure that you align them correctly. Remember, your exponents, which is these little numbers up here, have a lot to do with how you are going to be aligning them, okay? If you have any questions on how to do it or anything like that, please don't hesitate and ask. I'm here to help if you have any questions, okay? Now, I hope to be hearing back from everyone very, very soon, and I hope you all have a very wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.